Hi, and welcome to the University of Cincinnati CDA Online. My name is Kathleen Bryan, and I am the course coordinator for the CDA Online coursework. I'm also one of the instructors in this course, as well as a couple of other instructors. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial around the Blackboard site so that you can be successful right away when you get into your course when it opens up. The very first thing that you will need to do is open up your browser on your computer. There are many different kinds of browsers that you're probably already familiar with. One is the Internet Explorer. There's also Google Chrome as well as Firefox. We do not recommend using the Internet Explorer because it doesn't play a lot of the videos that you will need to watch in our course. The one that we highly recommend is the Firefox, and if you don't have this browser, you can download it for free. The one that most of you are familiar with is the Google Chrome, and that will work in most of our videos, but occasionally there's a video that will not play. So I highly recommend you using the Firefox as your browser. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to open up Firefox right now. So you can see it opens up. It looks like a little fox there. In the toolbar, I'm going to type in the address to the University of Cincinnati, uc.edu, and press enter. What automatically comes up is the whole website for the University of Cincinnati. What we want to get to is the Blackboard site, which is where your CDA course is located. This is kind of like going to the building called Blackboard. We're going to click on there, and now we're going to go into the room called CDA. In order to get there, though, you have to have a username and password, and I included that in the email that this video is inside of. I am going to put in myself as the username. This has already saved my information because I've been here before. My username and password has automatically been saved. You are welcome to do this after the first time you log in. Then I'm going to press login, and I'm going to wait for my classroom to open up. So you can see right here where it says my courses, and I was waiting for the classroom to open. So here we are. Here's the course. 13FS stands for 2013 fall semester. If you were in other courses, those would be listed here as well. I'm going to go ahead and click on here because I'm entering the classroom. Very first thing, just like in a face-to-face classroom, there are announcements to read. This announcement I would like to go through quickly with you because there are some things that you need to order in order for you to be successful in this class. The very first thing you need to order is a book from the CDA Council. The CDA Council is the organization that's going to award you your credential. You are just completing your coursework here at the University of Cincinnati, but you are actually getting your credential from the council. When you click on this, it'll take you to the council's website where you will order your CDA book. It used to be called a packet, but now everything is included in one book. If you are getting your infant and toddler CDA certificate, your book will be yellow. If you are getting your preschool CDA, your book will be green. And if you're getting a family child care CDA, it'll be blue. This coursework prepares you for any of those CDAs. They're all similar, and they all require knowledge of the information that's in this course. In addition to that, you will need to purchase a textbook. Many other CDA classes might not require the textbook, but again, you're taking this with the hopes that perhaps you'll earn college credit for it, or it could be transferred into college credit. And in order for that to happen, we would give you credit in our associate degree program that includes a course with curriculum. So you will need to have some familiarity with curriculum, and here's where you would order the creative curriculum from. We remind you to check your email regularly because that is how I will correspond with you, or your instructor will correspond with you. And if you're ready to get started, you will go to the click here to start button. To find that, all of the buttons are located on the left side of your screen. We've just reviewed the announcements. The announcement page will be updated at least weekly, sometimes a couple times a week, but this is the first place that should open up when you come into the classroom. Each Monday I will put a new announcement up here that is kind of general reminders, maybe something specific to the CDA professional portfolio that you will be building, but that's where you will want to start first. Then for the beginning of the class, you want to go to the click here to start button. I press on that button. A lot of information in here about the course. You'll want to spend some time looking through this, as well as information about myself and the other instructor, Jane. As you can see, there are no prerequisites to take this course, but there are technology expectations. Please take your time going through this, and if you do not have familiarity with these requirements, please ask someone to help you. Send me an email. As you can notice here at the bottom, the Mozilla Firefox is recommended, and if you don't have it on your computer, you can download it here. Here are all the assignments that are listed in the course, and you'll see that they are located in other places, but this is just giving you a heads up as far as what all is going to be due in this semester. How to get started, you'll want to review your syllabus and the weekly calendar, and I'll show you where that's at. We're going to click here at the bottom to go to the very first module. Modules are the way that the course is organized. As you can see here, the third button, the weekly modules. There are 14 weekly modules, and this is the very first one titled Week 1. In Week 1, all the weeks are set up this way. It gives you some kind of introduction, as well as what are all the materials that are required. If you see a click here to read link, that means it's already included in the course. You just have to click on this and it will open up. We have gone ahead and included some pages of the curriculum book because I know that you're probably going to be waiting a few weeks to perhaps get your material. So we have copied the very first couple chapters for you. There are some videos to watch. Submitting assignments will be very, very helpful, as you will have to turn in your assignments online. The way we turn in assignments is not through email. You will turn them into this Blackboard site. You can see here each week we list your assignments, and in this very first week, other than the readings, the assignments are to introduce yourself in the discussion board, and I'll show you where the discussion board is at in just a minute. This is replacing your face-to-face class time, so you will want to be very active in the discussion board. This is where you will interact with other colleagues of yours and your instructors. So you will want to carve out time in your week to make sure that you spend a lot of time in the discussion board. If you noticed for the points, this is probably where the majority of your points will be earned in the entire semester. This very first week has two parts to the discussion board, and I'll show you where that's at in a minute. The last thing I want to show you is at the bottom, sometimes there are assignments that are linked so that you don't have to go searching elsewhere for the assignments. This very first week we want you to take a scavenger hunt to hunt through all of the course like I've just been showing you around. So you will click on this button that says Scavenger Hunt, and it will open up. Sometimes it opens it up into another window. Sometimes it will open up in the top or the bottom of your screen. Here the scavenger assignment opened up. I click on here, and now it is actually downloading the scavenger hunt assignment. Yes, we want to open it. And if you notice it was opening it up at the top. This is what the assignment looks like. It's 15 questions. You can print this off. You can handwrite it and scan the information back in. All this is covered in that other video. Or you can type right in here and you will then save it to your computer. We will talk about that later on in the other video. So it's very important that you look at all parts of each weekly's module. And I'm going to go back so that you can see all of the weeks as they're listed. There are 14 modules. We do not recommend that you go ahead on these because many of the things build upon each other. All right, now I want to get into the discussion board where you will be spending the majority of your time interacting with classmates. Each of your groups that you are put in are listed here. This is a very large class, so we have separated the class into several groups. So if you're in my group, welcome. If not, you will probably be in Jane Holtgreaf's group or another instructor. You will click on your group button, and you can see all of the group members will be listed here. I don't have anyone in the group yet, but my visitor account is listed there. Click on Group Discussion Board and it will take you to all of the questions that are listed for the entire semester. Here is where the introduction discussion board is listed, which we saw on that weekly the weekly module page. To get into the discussion board, you will click on the introductions, and I'm going to go ahead and create a thread. Every one of you will do this. And the thread that I'm creating is Introduction And then I'm going to put my name, because if we all title introduction, we won't be able to tell them apart. Obviously, you will want to answer all the questions because these discussion boards are graded. But when I am done typing, I will go all the way down. Oh, sorry, the screen is not going all the way down in the recording screen, but you will hit submit. And once it is submitted, then you will see it has been listed here. Now, if I wanted to go in and respond to someone in the class, now I click on their actual thread. So the thread that comes up that I just typed, and I will want to put a reply in to someone. Now, this seems odd, I'm replying to myself, but and then I go ahead and hit submit again. And you can see how here is the initial discussion board post and here is the response. Your name would be listed here if you were responding to me. Each week you will want to go into the discussion board and follow all the instructions. Your assignments are listed in a separate button, so you can click on them here as well. There's a couple ways to get to them, as well as your syllabus and your calendar. If you notice, you click on here, the syllabus will download. I suggest you print that off. But here we have also put in the weekly calendar. You can print it off by clicking this button, or you can always come back to that blue button and see the entire semester and all of the assignments that are listed there. If you have questions, and you might have some general questions, you can go to the questions ask here button. Again, create a thread. Maybe it's something not having to do with the specific week, but maybe it's something in general with either the Blackboard or UC or CDA, and you can put here, anyone can answer those questions. I will be checking on those pretty regularly as well. Contact my instructor. You can see that this is a direct link to my email as well as Jane's email and the hours that you can contact me. So there are some other things that I would like you to check out here when you get a chance, but I just wanted to make sure that you had a great start, and I wish you all the luck with your CDA. I know that this will be a very rewarding experience.